I'm sure it was like one of those has like the family like stick figures of like everyone, even like down to the cats and dogs.
But you can only fit 2 people in there.
It probably also has the like my kid is an honor roll student sticker on the back.
Your parents had that.
No, they didn't.
They did for your sister.
Definitely not.
No, I'm just kidding.
We'd have been so mad if they did that.
Well,
they'd have been so mad if we wanted them to do that.
I've never made the honor roll, so
you were on higher honor roll.
That's true. I was on the highest of honors.
You got into med school.
You're that's
basically a doctor.
Basically,
who works in finance.
Doctor, but I work in finance. I'm a doctor of finance. Some would say.
Nobody would say that.
Go ahead. We're back.
Welcome back to the Fantasy Alpha Podcast, Week 6 recap. Yeah, Week 6, right? Yeah, Week 6 recap.
Dude, it's already Week 6.
Week 7 preview. It's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing fantastic.
I'm just going to direct all questions back to you. 1-word answers.
Well, that's kind of boring.
That's how it works here. Guess what?
What? You have a joke?
I don't have a joke today.
You do or you don't?
I don't, but I won last week.
I did too.
No way. Talk about it.
High five?
Nope.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Talk about mine?
Sure, you can go first.
Thank you. All right. Well, I had a solid game. Won 126 to 109. I don't even remember who I played, but solid game. You know, we're back in a playoff slot.
Wow.
Actually, oh wait,
just scooting by.
Now that I think about it,
points for stupid.
I hate our league so much.
Yep.
I hate our commissioner too.
Yeah, until you're in the spot, I'm gonna pull up our standings.
I know. Okay, so just to give a little bit of context to why I hate our league is, so 6 teams make it out of 12, but the 6th seed in the standings, the win-loss standings, doesn't necessarily make the playoff. The 6th seed in the playoff is actually whoever has the highest points for at the end of the year, regardless of where you are in the standings, 6 through 12 at that point. So it's literally like number 11, like the second worst team in the league, could technically make the playoffs if they just scored a ton of points. And right now that I think about it, I am the 6th seed in the standings, but I would not be in the playoffs because my points for are not there. I hate our league so much.
If the season were to end today,
okay, go ahead.
There's a team whose record is 2-4. They have 123 points for it, which is more than me, and I'm in 3rd place. This team goes by the name of Kamala's Mail Votes, which is our producer, Antonino. He will literally be in the playoffs today. Unbelievable. Points against 840. Wow. That is so sad.
How is that possible?
That is crazy. And you're only sitting at 2-4. Gosh, you should be up here.
That's the only way he's going to make the playoffs in our league.
He's going to take your spot. And he's going to take your spot on the podcast.
Producer, shake your head yes or no. Have you ever made the playoffs in our league?
One time.
One time. In how many years have we been doing it? A long time. Many years.
That is crazy.
That's why we keep him around, because we know it's an easy win. Except I think you beat me last time. But
that's probably so frustrating, though. I know you're not the biggest fantasy football guy, but I'd be so frustrated.
Oh, man. All right, I guess back to it. I won 126 to 109.
Nice.
CJ Stroud, 18 points. Montgomery, 21. AJ Brown was back. That was nice.
Where'd he go?
Well, he was hurt.
No.
And it was nice that he was done faking his hamstring injury. He won. No,
that's
one. Let's see if I can talk. He had 23 points. Deontay Johnson, just a little ho-hum, 19 points. Ho-hum. That's just a normal week for him at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of upset I didn't play Allen Lazard. He had 23 points, and I should have played Alexander Madison, even though they were playing us. Steelers.
Raiders.
Yeah.
How'd you do? How many points?
17.
Wow.
Yeah. But I think probably the biggest kind of concern for my team this week was I had Tyler Bass, the kicker from Buffalo.
Yep.
Did you happen to see his extra point attempt?
It's pretty good.
That would have been like us kicking.
They equated it to the kickoffs for Pat McAfee's show.
Yeah.
I probably could get What was it? 35, 32-yard field goal?
Yeah, it was like a chip shot. Oh no, it was an extra point. Yeah, it was 35.
I could do that.
Yeah. All right. Your
Good
turn.
win. Sitting at 3-3.
3-3, sixth
kid.
in the league right now. I'm projected to win 132 to 107 this week, so I'll probably end up losing by like 20.
Probably. It's the name of the
Who do I
game.
play? Who do I play this
None of our
week?
viewers are gonna know who it is.
Oh,
You don't play me.
I play General Battaglia.
General, happy birthday, Dom. It's his
Yeah,
birthday.
happy belated birthday.
Did you wish him happy birthday?
I did. Did you?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I had to look on Facebook, to be honest.
That's the only reason I keep Facebook.
That's the reason I keep Facebook. All right, week 6 for me. Jeez, it's just boring winning so often. I mean, I know it's early, and we always shout them out early, but I beat the Desert Demon out there in Phoenix, Arizona.
Anthony Sermonaire.
Oh, there you go. If you're listening, which you said you were, there's your shout out already. 142 to 131. I had to rely on the scrubs subs this week. Tyreek Hill was on a bye. Cooper Kupp still hurt. But Romeo Dobbs, 19 points. Evan Ingram finally decided to play. Literally his first week. So he played week 1, where he had 1 reception for 1 yard. This week, coming back off his injury that may or may not have been real. 18 points, 10 catches for 102 yards. He did fumble, and he did lose that fumble. But still 18 points. I did have Cole Kmet. He was on my bench, which is sad, but we don't have to mention that. Third place, 4-2.
It seems like it's pretty poor roster management if Komet wasn't playing for you.
Well, I wanted to see what Evan Ingram could do. I'm just trying to see the potential of my team.
Dude, you should just like
It
marry
is
him.
crazy. Cole Kmet's just like come out of nowhere.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? The Bears were terrible in the beginning of the season.
Okay, like,
The Bears are coming out of nowhere.
I mean, Cole Komet's always been good.
First week,
You just think Evan Ingram is like Tony Gonzalez. Whoa.
Pretty true. But hey, he had a good week. No, yeah. 24 points. Cole Kmet. 5 receptions, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is Caleb Williams' favorite target.
Did you say that?
No, but I just said it.
Can't speak for him.
I mean, he's just hot and cold, though. Last week, 24 points. The week before that, 6.4.
You just got to roll with him. Just roll with him.
Before that, 25.
At least he's available, unlike Ingram, who is faking injuries.
That's true. I mean, I think it's just nice that I have 2 good options at tight end.
I'm going to talk about Ingram later. Not in a good way.
Why not? He had a great week. But he's questionable this week, of course, so he probably won't play.
Exactly. I hate the questionable designation.
Dude, I made a meme about it this week. It was
I know you
hilarious.
did.
Despicable Me.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, I hate that because like they could be questionable all the way up until game time.
It's ridiculous.
That makes no sense.
Just like Devontae Adams.
Like, how do you not know an hour before the game?
What are we going to talk about Devontae Adams? I just hate the NFL. He's all
He's gonna be in
prima
for a
donna.
rude awakening.
I
This
hope
week,
they lose out starting this week. It's just ridiculous. These kids can just these kids. I've been calling everybody kids. These guys can just complain about whatever they want. They can sit out. They can fake an injury. They can be questionable. Then they get traded. They just ask, "Oh, can I be traded?" Sure. Then Aaron Rodgers gets what he wants. It's not just they have a ton of issues. Offensive line. I thought their defense was good. I feel like they're dealing with injuries.
yeah,
But
defense is pretty good. Imagine if they had Hassan Reddick too. After all that, did you even know that he was on the team? You even know what?
no idea.
Do you even know who he is?
Yeah, he plays defense for the Jets. I don't know who that is.
Okay, he's a really good edge rusher that came from Philly. He was a Pro Bowler for like multiple years,
Injured.
and he was injured initially whenever he came to the Jets. It was like a minor injury,
Mhm.
and then he was ready, like going into training camp, and then he was just like, "No, screw this. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not playing."
Playing football. Did he retire?
No, like he got a new agent.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what's he doing now?
Waiting to go to another team.
So he's also sitting. That's just crazy. You can just sit and let your agent do all the work while you just sit and collect money. How much are the Raiders paying for Devontae to be on a different team?
I'm not sure.
That's
Do I look like Adam Schefter?
No, but you just made up somebody that I didn't know, so figured you might know.
Right.
All right. Studs, you want to go first?
Sure. How many do you have?
3.
Three.
I already said 1, so
Oh, you did? Okay.
down to 2.
All right. We're going to start with just a regular on here. Mr. Baker Mayfield,
Jeez.
26 points.
He's pretty good.
He's quarterback number 2 in fantasy.
Do you know who quarterback number 1 is?
I'm going to guess Lamar Jackson.
It is Lamar Jackson. Because he's on my team.
Who's on your team? 325 pass yards, 29 rush yards. Even though he had 3 interceptions. That's the thing. He still had 26 points with 3 interceptions, but he had 4 touchdowns. So that's good. I'll take that ratio. George Kittle. He is tight end number 1, which I'm actually kind of surprised by. 5 receptions, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. Got to give a shout out to the tight ends. Dijon, Mustard, Robinson. 26 points on 95 yards rushing. 3 receptions, 75 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns. And I'll do one more. Our very own quarterback who might get benched this week. I hope he doesn't. Justin Fields.
Crazy talk.
Do you see?
Yeah, I'm going to pick it if that happens.
Well, okay. So Justin Fields at 24 fantasy points, 145 yards passing, 59 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. He is quarterback number 6 in fantasy. And there's a good chance that he doesn't play this week.
It's a really good chance.
I'm pretty sure if you look at Russell Wilson's projection, he's projected 17 points this week, as if he's supposed to play.
That's crazy.
Does anyone have him in our league?
I don't know. That could be a waiver wire pickup if you're very desperate and you're living on a prayer.
Are you halfway there?
I mean, the Jets are 2.5 point favorite.
Producer, stop laughing. We're trying to focus.
I didn't even hear what you said. What did you say?
You didn't even hear it?
No, you made a joke.
Darn it. You didn't even hear it?
No.
You said we're living on a prayer, so are you halfway there?
Wow, nice. That was pretty
That
nice.
completely.
Hey, you made a funny joke. We're all surprised.
It's a freaking layup.
Yeah, Jets is 2.5 points favorites. Isn't that crazy? At home, Pittsburgh. All right, on to me. Studs.
I'm pausing real quick. Russell Wilson's projected 14 points in our league.
Fact check. 14 points. That's crazy. What about Justin Fields? That's just crazy that's even a question.
If Fields is projected like his normal points, that makes no sense. Let's see. Justin Fields
I'm gonna say
projected 0 points.
What? That's crazy.
At least right now, he's not even projected anything.
That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why would we change? Anyways.
We're 4-2.
Should be 5-1.
We're gonna unbelievable.
Just saying. All right. Enough about the Steelers. We're in duds. No, we're on studs. Studs. Yeah, I already mentioned Evan Ingram. Started out week 1, 1 reception. All right, I did fact check myself. It was 1 reception for 5 yards.
Are you our fact check guy now?
Week 6, 10 catches, 102 yards. Chris Godwin. You mentioned Baker Mayfield. 11 receptions, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's still crazy. 3 interceptions though. What's his like plus or minus?
Like his TD to interception ratio? I have no clue.
It's probably stupid.
No,
Probably like 1.
DeAndre
Swift.
He's not that turnover prone, is he?
Kind of is. 91 rush yards, 4 receptions.
I'll look it up.
24 yards.
Have to
DeAndre
be my
Swift.
own.
What's up with the Bears?
I mean, the Bears, they're 4-2. That whole division has a winning record. Do you think all 4 teams make the playoffs from the NFC North? Vikings are 5-0. Detroit's 4-1. Green Bay and Chicago are 4-2.
That's a great division. I don't think all 4 make it.
I think the Aiden Hutchinson injury
Oh, it's gross.
hurts. Did you see it?
Oh yeah,
Could you fix it?
probably. You probably could. You're a PT. Or you could probably show him workouts to do that might fix it. But you probably
Yeah, he's a little small.
What are you fact checking?
Baker Mayfield stats.
I don't know. He's on one of my teams. He had like 6 points 1 week. Frustrating.
Okay. 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year.
Really?
Yes.
That surprises the heck out of me.
Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
I was about to go game by game, and then I knew you were just going to be like a smart ass and be like, well, 1 + 1 + 3 is 5.
I would never. Not me. Should we roll into the duds or what? All right, cool.
Go.
Dak Prescott. What's up with the boys? 1 word.
They beat us, so we really can't say anything.
That's like 7 words. It's 3.22 points. 2 points. I'm happy I added that. 17 for 33, 178 yards. Trash. Saquon Barkley. Worst week of his career. Just kidding. Of the year. 47 yards, 2 receptions for 7 yards. James Conner, HGP, 24 yards, 4 receptions, 80 yards. I feel like he fumble. How do they only have 8 points? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways,
Say that. Wait. Say all that again.
24 rush yards,
Yeah.
4 receptions for 80 yards.
4 receptions for 8 yards.
That's 12 points.
So that should be 4.8.
Where's our
4.8 points plus
Don't
2.4.
hurt yourself there, big boy.
Doing my mental
That's a lot
calculations.
of math.
I don't know.
We'll find it. He's on Dom's team. No, he's not.
Happy belated birthday, Dom.
Did that. We already did that segment.
In case you didn't hear.
I'm sure you heard. He's an avid listener. All right, on to you as I research.
All right. I'm going with
We need to come better prepared.
Calvin Ridley. Who's he play for?
He plays for the Titans.
Good.
Who's their quarterback? Is it still Will Levis?
I hope it's not Will Levis.
Mason
He
Rudolph?
sucks. Calvin Ridley, 0.9 points. Just terrible. He was very much complaining about not getting the ball. Can't really help himself when the quarterback's not throwing to him. Either way, he didn't even get 1 point, so he sucked. Javonte Williams, running back, Denver. He was projected 11 points. He had 4. Not good. Mike Evans. Mike Evans either goes off or he just lays a
either on.
complete egg. He
Interesting.
so in the 6 games that he's played,
It is week
he's
6.
split. So split in half. 3 games, he has had 23 or more points. Or he has single digits. Not good.
It's
Not
not
good.
great.
Not very reliable. And the last one I got to go with the defense.
Of course.
Dallas's defense.
Cars.
Negative
Yeah,
1 point.
I know. I had them in my one league. Would have been better not to play them.
You played Dallas's defense.
Yes, I played Dallas's defense.
Why?
Michael Parsons still hurt?
Yeah,
I
I
know
would
we
have
know
got.
nobody else.
I would have gotten rid of Dallas's defense after like week 1. What's your record in that league?
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that league. We only talk about the league where I'm winning.
No, I got to hear now.
The league where I'm winning.
Come
We're
on.
2-4.
Yikes.
All right, you're 3-3. Not that big. of a
Okay.
difference.
All right, that's it for my duds.
Nice.
Yep.
Solid list.
I'm gonna go waiver wire.
Sure. We're just cruising today.
Good.
We're so all right, Trey Tucker, Devontae Adams, now that he's moving. I mean, I don't trust a lot of people on the if this is for a deep league, we'll say. For those 12, 14 team leagues.
I feel like the standard is like
This is the
a 10 or
standard.
12.
Standard's the standard.
That's why we need Renegade playing.
Averages 8.35 fantasy points. Someone has to step up in Vegas. Could it be Trey? Is it still Aiden O'Connell at the QB spot there?
Yeah. Who's their
Crazy.
backup? You know?
I don't. But I didn't think hard there. Did you see that? I looked away. Pretend like I was
Pause for
thinking.
dramatic effect.
Demario?
Oh,
You seen that?
you're gonna take mine.
You
Go
seen
ahead.
that with Drake and Will Ferrell
Yes.
about NBA?
Good.
He's like,
Do it.
Demar, is this your brother? Defense. Demario Douglas plays for New England. Drake May. Did he have a good week last week?
Not bad.
Cool.
Yeah, actually not
9.23 average fantasy points. They're playing the Jags this week. 31st ranked defense. Again, if you're looking for somebody
Terrible.
1 week.
Yeah.
Matchup play.
Big time.
Why not? We're agreeing far too much. You're up there.
I'm up. All right. Play Andy Dalton.
I disagree. That was so easy.
You knew I was going to go
Yeah,
Andy
wow.
Dalton. Always start Andy Dalton.
Jeez.
He's projected 14 points. That's good enough for me.
He's on fire.
Playing against Washington, who is the 28th ranked defense against fantasy quarterbacks.
That's crazy.
I know, right? For how good they are. Yeah, they
That's
ranked
crazy.
28th.
Wow.
Well, think about it. They played Lamar. That's like they played Lamar and Burrow this year.
That's fair.
So
They're 4-1. Or no.
they're 4-2.
4-2, I mean.
Yeah. You took Douglas from me. I'm going to say Xavier Leggett from Carolina. He's projected
Dude, you
8.7
love
points.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Obviously, if I'm going to have Andy Dalton starting, I'm going to have Carolina's whole. I might as well just get
This is crazy.
Leggett and put him with Deontay Johnson. I'm going to put up like a $170.
Jeez.
Yes.
This is
That's a
crazy.
lot
This is
of
like
points.
last year with the Giants, and you used to give me crap all the time for picking the Giants.
Okay.
This is
So
unbelievable.
in a way, that's justifying me making fun of you last year.
As long as we're
yes.
justified.
Yes.
As long as we're even now.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Zach Ertz, he's tight end number 14. He's projected 7.28 points against Carolina. I'm going to stay with that exact same matchup.
Is he still
Carolina-
with the Cardinals? Zach Ertz.
No, he's with Washington.
Cool. I didn't
That
know
would make no sense. I'm saying Andy Dalton and Leggett, who play for Carolina, are going to play Washington this week.
That's true. you
And
can say that.
Zach Ertz. play
I'm pretty
Carolina.
narrow focused on these podcasts.
You're also very buttoned up and wearing
Yeah,
a nice
just-
quarter zip. Where'd you get
this
that
is-
quarter zip?
Yeah, it's Fancy Outfits, our new quarter zips. You can get them on
_//merch/backslash/forward/_T.
quarter zip. I have a question. For some people they're called button down shirts.
That's not
Correct.
that's
I
not
know
a
this
button
is
down.
button-down
That's a zipper.
That's why this
I
is
show you how to
separate
use it.
a separate. That's inappropriate. Button down. You know what I'm talking about, like a church shirt. You know what I'm talking about, a button down. Where do
Yes.
you button it? Where do you start?
The bottom.
And then you go up?
Yes.
You don't
Like
go.
a normal human being. Do you
Somebody
start from
work-
the top?
Somebody work starts from the middle. And it's crazy.
That's a sociopath right there.
I know. That's all I had.
You gonna name them?
No, I'm not gonna shout out my boss.
Go ahead. How did you even get on that subject?
That's a great question.
That's really.
That's for the next podcast. We get
I
work
have
done.
so
at
I
work.
have so many
We
questions.
get work done at work though. Sometimes.
All right, am I up? Oh yeah,
You've been up.
no, that was it for my waiver wire.
Oh yeah.
All right. When you start them, sit them.
Yes.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, because you you definitely are still doing
I
your
always
research.
forget this
All right.
category.
Start them. I'll be quick.
Oh, jeez. Andy Dalton's back up.
Drake May. He's projected 17.8 points against Jacksonville, who has the worst defense against fantasy quarterbacks. Yes.
We need to start using that algorithm for sure.
Kareem Hunt. Back with Kansas City.
Sure. Thanks, buddy.
13.9 points. He is projected. Start him. Running backs are scarce these days. So I would take 14 points from a running back any day. I am going to go against everything that I've said the last couple weeks, and I'm going to start Justin Herbert against Arizona because they have the 29th ranked
Yeah, these things.
defense against fantasy quarterbacks. He's projected 18.5 points. And also, Jim Harbaugh, he's going to be back on the sidelines.
I hear he has the heart of an athlete.
Yeah, cardiologist.
We just watched that interview, by the way.
Cardiologist said, you have the heart of an athlete. And he just threw up like the big.
You're real into that. Those are nice sleeves you have too. It's pretty cold outside.
It's comfy.
That's great.
Our producer needs to stop laughing.
He's literally our
It's
studio
comfy.
audience. He's our studio
I'm ready for bed. I'm just in a comfy mood. So I'm gonna wear this.
What time you go to bed usually?
Not early enough. All right.
Is that your list?
Start them. Are you gonna start anyone this week? You're just gonna keep everyone on your bench?
Jared Goff, Minnesota.
Wow,
Gosh,
that's-
anybody for Detroit or Minnesota?
Anyone.
That game is
Even
gonna
their
be-
practice squad.
35-42, Minnesota. Just saying.
Wow.
Also, Detroit just crushed the Cowboys
Yes.
last week.
Yeah.
Why would you not play anybody? Jameer Gibbs, number one. Who else?
Seems pretty
Dave Montgomery still?
self-explanatory. Yeah.
That's your boy.
Yeah, he's like a top 10 running back.
Man, that's why I'm saying start him.
That's
my game of
I
the
wasn't
week.
gonna not start him.
My game of the week. I'm just telling you facts. Let me give you a defense
Please do.
off the top of the noggin. Give me the Rams defense. They're playing. Shout out to Juliet because I think she was gonna pick them up in our other league. They were playing
Oh my gosh.
Of our fans. I need to do a better job of.
Can I do some of mine until you?
I thought you already did yours.
Oh,
Oh,
obviously,
they play Vegas. Perfect.
definitely,
Pick up the Rams.
definitely.
Oh,
All
those
right.
are Stardom. I mean, go ahead.
Well, I'm on Siddums now.
Now, go ahead.
All right, sit Aaron Rodgers because he sucks and he's playing the Steelers. Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up.
that's a great scene from Sopranos. You can do this podcasting. I just like quoting stuff. But there's Paulie. AJ's talking about some nonsense. I should make a meme about this. And then Paulie just goes, huh? And then he says something about like terrorism. And he goes, whoa! Whoa! Oh, Maron. Columbus.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Rodgers. No,
Oh, yeah.
he's
you
playing
just-
us.
You heard our.
He sucks. I'm good at the
He's
game,
not
by the
playing
way.
us. We don't play for the Steelers.
I'm gonna heckle him.
I know there's been a lot of comments about if we play for the Steelers because we have a jersey here. We don't play for the Steelers.
It's not our jersey.
Just had to
Disclaimer.
clarify. Disclaimer. Yeah.
Sometimes we get. What's the word?
You tell me.
I can't.
You're the
I
podcast.
don't know. I had a brain freeze. Never mind. All right, Rodgers, don't play him. Same game. I would not play Freiermuth against the Jets. The Jets give up the 7th fewest points to tight ends, and with our QB situation, I just don't trust that he's going to really do anything. Shakir from Buffalo against Tennessee. Tennessee gives up the 2nd fewest points to wide receivers in fantasy, and now Shakir is or was the number 1 wide receiver for Buffalo, but now that Amari
Coleman?
Cooper is there,
Oh, true.
that's
Is he going to play right away?
probably
Devontae Adams going to play this week?
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't start Shakir because he was kind of like a flex position as it was for most people, I would think. Yeah, so that's my Siddums. Agree, disagree? Neutral?
I don't know. Every time the Steelers are in a football game, it's a low scoring game, so I definitely agree with the Aaron Rodgers take. Gosh, I hate that I'm going to say anybody from Miami, but Jalen Waddle. We're going to sit him this week. Mostly, hopefully, because Tyreek Hill is going to get all the points, and he's going to take all of his receptions from him.
I doubt it. Who's throwing to him?
No, that's a great question. I'm pretty sure they had open tryouts like in Invincible.
Invincible. Vince
Yeah.
Papali.
That's Papali. Zach Moss. Sit him. They're playing Cleveland. He had 0.5 points last week.
Yikes.
Moss was quiet in week 6. He didn't do much, amassing 13 yards off 6 carries. There you go. Sit Zach Moss. Jalen Waddle.
If the Steelers had an open tryout, would you go?
No, I went to the open tryout at Dayton though for basketball. I made it past the first cuts, no big deal. So I practically
How many
played
cuts
D1.
were there?
There were like 3 cuts.
That's pretty good.
I beat all the drunk kids that were out there. So I stayed for a
Right,
bit.
because you don't drink and you didn't drink.
I'm not 21 yet. All right, let's wrap up our segment today.
Oh, okay.
We need to like roll something that says like special segment or something.
We'll have to. You do like the SpongeBob, like imagination.
Yeah, no,
That's exactly what you just did with your hands
what
like
I was
that. Those.
Nope. It was
Okay. All right. So we're drafting top foods to eat at a tailgate. We're going to choose our top 3.
Nice.
Do you have them in mind?
Yeah.
All right. You can start.
Really?
Yeah. It's
My top 2 have a theme. So hopefully you don't take my other one. I mean, I feel like I got to switch these out. There's a small market. It's called Wagner's. Oh, they have some great buffalo chicken wings.
Yes, they do.
Like any tailgate has to have wings. And that's just a staple for any tailgate. But it's tough because like when you're out there all day, they get cold. But like
You can still eat them cold.
still, if they're cold, they're so good. Extra sauce on the side, maybe. But then you got to know where the nearest bathroom is.
What's your sauce?
Buffalo, day and night.
Day and night.
I'm an easy guy.
It's not going to sit well at night.
Well, I just barbecue. I don't know.
You don't like barbecue?
I don't not like it.
Bud would not like that.
Yeah, Bud
Bud
hates-
drinks barbecue.
Does he really?
Yes. He's probably listening right now. That boy would drink barbecue like it's water.
Well, what does he?
What?
Does he put on his mac and cheese?
Well, since we're talking about Wagner's, Messina is right next door.
Yeah.
I've never seen a kid more excited to just down some barbecue sauce
From Messina's?
From Messina's.
Interesting. They got great pizza.
They do.
I
Just
should
takes
wear my
forever.
I got a
get it.
Messina sweatshirt actually. They're not our sponsor today.
They might.
You're up. Dude, beat Buffalo Chicken Wings. That's a great first pick.
Well, I'm staying on the same theme.
Buffalo Chicken Dip.
Buff chick dip.
That was my number two.
Absolutely.
It's so good.
Absolutely. Again, even if it's cold, I would still eat it. And yes, I would still eat it even if it's cold.
Oh no, I agree.
Okay, you were
I
giving me
feel like
a
any tailgate food is good
you were
cold.
just giving me a little like
I was gonna ask who makes the best Buffalo Chicken Dip.
who makes it?
Like, can you make good Buffalo Chicken Dip?
I could. It's not the best that I've had. You don't know the person that I would even mention.
Oh, really?
No. Well, like at home, it was my parents' neighbor. She made the best.
She hot. I can say that I'm happily engaged.
No,
Go ahead, what's number two?
She makes best
Oh,
chicken.
he's blushing.
Anyway, okay,
Wait,
I'm still up.
I thought you were gonna say Mike DePasquale's Buffalo Chicken Dip.
That's
That's it.
sunshine dip.
No, he also made Buffalo Chicken Dip. We were over
He
there
doesn't
like
make
2
the best. He does not make the best.
I'm just saying he's a guy that makes it.
I'll tell it to his face. It's okay. It's fine. Could be better.
Jeez. Should we give you some alone time to talk about it?
Gladly. All right.
Number two.
Any sort of sliders. Any sort of just burger sliders. Anything that just like small ones pop in your mouth.
You're not gonna be specific at
No. I seriously, if there are sliders at a tailgate, there's probably at least 7 to 9 are probably going to be eaten.
like just hamburger sliders.
It's
like,
yeah.
I mean, they make like turkey and cheese sliders or like ham and cheese.
No. We're talking like burgers.
See,
Okay,
that was a question.
Okay, whenever you, for the most part, we're just thinking tailgate. If I say sliders, do you not think first like a cheeseburger or hamburger?
I do, but I also could probably eat a whole hamburger. When I think of tailgate, I think of a whole hamburger.
I know, but there are times where there are like sliders, and it's
What makes them better than a hamburger?
they're just I don't know.
You just pop them in your
I
mouth.
feel like I eat more of it. I would eat more sliders. It would probably equate to more full size cheeseburgers than if I just ate a normal cheeseburger.
So many carbs.
I don't care.
From what I see you eat, you care.
You did see me eat earlier.
Disgusting. This dude eats like
Oh,
dog food.
it was I feel gross right now.
Nice.
But yeah, so sliders
Buffalo chicken dip.
and sliders.
Sliders. Nice.
Yes.
What's your go-to? Is it just nachos? Buffalo chicken dip? You get crazy? Like throw some pretzels in there?
No, that's the thing is, yeah, you could do like pretzels. You know what I actually love with it, or like the soft pretzel bites
Wow.
with it. Yeah,
I've never had that. That sounds
and
incredible.
then like celery, carrots.
All right, now you're getting
like a rabbit.
Now you're getting off hand. All right, I'm up.
Or just
Tailgate
normal
food,
pretzels.
buffalo wings. That's just hard to beat. All right, number 2.
Okay.
I would like these in special occasions, at the turn of a golf course, baseball games, and tailgates. Hot dogs. Nothing. Like I don't want to know what's in them. I refuse to look up what's in a hot dog. I just feel like that's one of those like 8 wonders of the world nobody knows, but they're so good. But it's got to be like the right scene, exactly like our last big conversation about best time to watch football.
Yeah.
It's just so important about like the scenery that you're in or what time of year it is. So yeah, hot dog at a tailgate, incredible.
What are your toppings?
Just ketchup guy. I don't mess.
Nothing else.
I don't mess with not mayonnaise.
Mustard?
Mustard.
Do you put onions on them or anything?
No. Just ketchup. Heinz ketchup. Because I'm an American.
No, you're definitely more of a Hunt's ketchup guy.
That's disgusting. All right. Buffalo wings, hot dogs. You took buffalo chicken dip. I just don't want to stick with the chicken theme though.
We get it. Like
Like
You like
Giant Eagle chicken.
big protein guy.
Giant Eagle chicken. So good. Or KFC chicken. So good. That's all I got.
That's it.
Well, those are my 3. Are we just doing 3?
Yeah.
Those are my 3. Buffalo chicken wings, hot dogs. I'll just do crispy chicken.
Okay.
You're up. Round us out.
Well, since we're in Pittsburgh, pierogies.
Nice.
I mean,
Mrs. T's.
no, like homemade ones.
Wow,
I've gone to a couple Steeler games
that's great.
where I wasn't finished,
I know that's what it's
where there were homemade pierogies and there were like
Wow.
bacon cheddar. What else? It was like it was like a spinach and cheese one. It was heavenly.
Sounds like so much work.
Just tossing gallon of butter. It was amazing.
Wow,
Yeah, pierogies. I mean, being from Pittsburgh, yeah, you have to choose it.
it's pretty good.
What, no fucking Z?
Gotta cut that out. This is a good show, but no ZD.
Do not cut it out. It's very much necessary.
Bruce, we can cut and leave whatever he wants. All right, what's your list again?
All right, buff chick dip, sliders, and pierogies.
I got buffalo.
I knew you were
wings.
going to choose wings, so I didn't even bother.
Yeah, you should exactly. Buffalo wings, hot dogs, crispy chicken.
Yep.
Pretty solid.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's a good list. You tailgating this weekend?
I don't know. Go to the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll come.
You can come.
I love putting you on the spot. All right, where can they find us? If they wanna
Oh,
keep
let's
listening?
see. They can find us. If they really want to hear us again,
I would.
we are on YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, maybe LinkedIn,
I love LinkedIn.
potentially
Definitely on Spotify.
MySpace,
Nope.
AOL.
AIM.
We'll get.
You can instant message us.
We could. Yeah. I was just gonna say AIM. Okay. Anyway, you can find us on all those platforms or anywhere else where you get your podcasts.
Like Spotify.
Yes,
You
like
didn't-
Spotify.
You didn't say Spotify.
Okay, Spotify. There's so many. Listen to us anywhere.
It's really close to our listeners from.
All right. I have nothing else to say.
Wow.
Jack has nothing else to say.
No, I said good luck this week.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck in your fantasy leagues.
All right. Good night.
I don't know. We could have listeners in we actually on YouTube we have like 5% listeners from Australia. So it's like
We still have our Cameroon.
it's like the
or
morning for
Cambodia.
them. Nah, we lost our Cambodia audience. I think it's something you said.
Probably.
Seriously, Australia people, they're probably just picking up.
I want to know what I said.
Good morning.
What did I say about Cambodia?
You've always hated Cambodia. Just as much as you love the Longhorn.
Welcome. Big game. I didn't. Should have talked about Texas Longhorns more.
Just the Long.
Yeah, we are. I still want to hear.
Go
our
ahead. Talk about it.
conversations. The Longhorns.
It's the Long. You just said you want to.